Welcome to episode 1 of things I didn't think I'd put on the internet. Welcome to my pit of sadness. I have been living in this hovel, which if you can't tell is a home office, for a number of weeks now. Life has just completely got on top of me for a number of reasons, and this just doesn't feel like a nice place to be anymore, but I'm getting up and I'm coming to be here every single day from like 8 or 9 in the morning till 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and it's a lot. And I dread it because there's just so much stuff. And I'm a person who every so often flirts with the concept of extreme minimalism. I want to get rid of everything. And I start that process and then I start to get sad. And I think that buying things to improve my space or just stuff more generally will make me feel better. And reader, guess what? It doesn't make me feel any better, ever. And then I cycle back and I have to do one of these big declutterings. So we're going to work through it together today. I cannot be the only person who lives in a little pit of sad. And yeah, let's just tidy away some of our feelings and see where we get to. Let's go. We can do it. And please don't judge me, genuinely. I can't explain how sad I've been. I've been crying on pickleball courts and everything. Honestly, it's been so incredibly tragic. So I need to just work through this because this is not the vibe. I don't like this version of Kim. She's not nice. Okay, I'm gonna start at my desk because this is a place where I can justify leaving stuff because I'm here so often. So I'll leave my makeup here because I'm going to use it every day. I'll leave all these pens here because I'm going to use them every day. I'll leave skincare here because I'm going to use it every day. But it doesn't need to be here. So let's just do a quick like recce to clear the decks because it'll make such a big difference. I'm prepped. Trusty bin bag. Sometimes I think when I try to do this, I try to have too many piles. So I'm like, I'm going to recycle, I'm going to sell, I'm going to donate. And it's like, sometimes you need to just be ruthless because there's no other way to get rid of stuff. Because then I end up with just piles everywhere that become more mess and more clutter. I'm really bad for that. So I'm going to try to be ruthless. That really wasn't a very dramatic ruthless, was it? Because I couldn't get it in the bag. Open. Lunch from today. See, I actually feel overwhelmed because I have no system for where to put stuff and stuff just lies here. Like even just sitting here, I'm so stressed. The problem is I cleared out these drawers lately and it means there's loads of space to just dump stuff, but I'm not sure that dumping stuff is going to help things, but I'm wondering if I can get it into a drawer, then I sort the drawer later. That might help just as like a quick win. I'm kind of all about the quick wins right now. I think I need quick wins, honestly. The level of sad is quite impressive, so yeah. One of my really big problems is I live my life on post-it notes, so if you look here, like there's just post-it notes like everywhere, and some of the post-it notes are for work, some of the post-it notes are personal things, some of them are important, some of them aren't, but what happens is I put them all up on the wall and then eventually I start to look at the wall and the wall feels really overwhelming, so I probably just need to go through them. I usually just shred them, so if there's anything work related I'm getting rid of it, but yeah, let's go through the post-its first. Let's just rip them. It'll also feel satisfying to like rip them. Okay, post-its are done, which feels like a nice little quick one. It's just like random things, it's little things, and then I don't like feel like they have a home, so then I get super stressed out and then I don't do anything about them and it just makes everything worse. So I think we need to just go like rapid fire. Post-its can live in here. This is all tech. Rosary beads. I bought them because I wanted to frame rosary beads, then I bought the frame and then I totally changed my mind. I don't know why I wanted to frame rosary beads. There was a good reason at the time. Why do I have euro coins? Like, Europe is like here, you never use any cash, but for some reason I have €3.50 lying on my desk just outside Edinburgh. Ooh. Glasses. I've taken to hanging all my glasses on the wall behind me so I know where they are, but now I don't get rid of any glasses and I have 7 pairs of glasses hanging on that wall. I have one face, why do I have 7 pairs of glasses? And this will make it 8. Why do I have 8 pairs of glasses? I don't need 8 pairs of glasses. But what do you do with old glasses when you change your prescription? Like, I don't actually know how to get rid of them. I'm sure you can donate them, but again, it's like a thing where I think, oh, I'm going to go look at that and I don't do it, and then I just keep hoarding. And that's probably why there's 8 pairs of glasses on that wall. The other thing I make the mistake of doing is I buy stationery in bulk. So when I like a notebook, I don't buy one, I buy 20. When I want pencils, I don't buy one, I buy 40 in a pack. Same with red pens. I probably should just have one, use it to the end. But I don't, I buy loads. And it makes even less sense because I have one really, really nice, like more expensive than any pen should be pen downstairs that I really like to use. So there's no need for me to have all of the other pens up here because I have one pen that I love. But again, that would just be common sense. I'm also quite bad for like pouches. Like I start a pouch and I go, oh, I'm going to make that pouch and I'm going to keep it in this bag. And then I just hoard stuff, but then I buy stuff for the pouches and I don't use it. Like this pouch has, you can see, good wee recce. Block of post-its. Again, post-it notes, I buy these like 30 at a time rather than just one block. This was actually not a bad idea. I travel a fair amount and this has paracetamol, ibuprofen, caffeine and vitamin D. And I think this was supplements I was taking at the time, but I just forget to use it and I forget to pack it with me when I go places. It was a great idea. This case is from Muji. Wasn't very expensive and I just used the label maker to put things on it. Cleansing wipe, plasters, really rogue. So I went to the Belgian Open in, not last year, year before, 2024 for the first time with Fiona and Jack. They were lovely. And after playing, Fiona and Jack and I went for some chicken that was next to the venue. This, I don't know if you can see that, Bell chicken is from a Belgian chicken shop and I've been hoarding it for 2 years. I think it was a wet wipe. I'm pretty sure it's probably not wet anymore. Why have I been hoarding a single wet wipe for 2 years? Washi tapes, again, another thing I buy so many of because at one point in my life I was a bullet journal girly, but I'm not anymore. But I have so many tapes and I refuse to get rid of them. Sharpies, another thing, buy in bulk. Sticky notes, I'm a massive reader. As you can tell, I like a post-it and I buy these thinking I'll keep these for when I'm about, but honestly, these ones are so small. Like, there's my hand for comparison. They're tiny. I just don't use post-its this size. And I'm sure I bought these in a really nice stationery shop in London. I've paid like $5, the sticker's still on the back of it, and I'll never use them. This is like highlighting tape. Again, do I use this? No. I've been carrying this packet of sugar about for God knows how long. I've picked it up. I know for a fact what I've done is I've picked it up because I've been in another country and I'm a bit of a junk journaler, and I've thought I'm going to use that. And although I say I'm a bit of a junk journaler, I never actually do the journaling, I just collect the junk. Electrolytes. Do I need an explanation? I'm a girl. Usually use a cup, it's more eco-friendly, I prefer it, but I keep these for, you know, emergencies, other people. Rogue badge. This is from a museum in Poland, an art museum. It was a really good art museum actually. It's a modern art gallery in Poland. Honestly, this pouch is starting to rip. It's not in the greatest shape and I think it's just allowing me to hoard, so I think I need to get rid of it. I feel really bad and really wasteful because, like, in theory, yeah, I could keep using this. I know I'm not gonna, I know it's starting to holes in it and I need to stop. I really need to stop hoarding stuff. I just can't. Oh. Okay, honestly, that was one pouch that felt really stressful.